They are bold, they are smart, and they are unapologetically real. They are changing the game.
We're still young, you don't have to be the one. Even though I lacked in love, I know that you're just a crush.
Welcome to Gen Z's Corner, your weekly dose of trends, talk, and truth, from viral culture to deep social conversations, fashion, mental health, relationships, and everything in between. This is where Gen Z's connects. Tune in every Saturday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. only on Planet 101.1 FM. Gen Z's Corner. Let's talk about it.
First I wasn't sure, now I kinda love it. It's too real on the beat.
Gen Z fam, hope you're good and hope your weekend is amazing just like you. Welcome to another edition of Gen Z's Corner, the show where we love and learn about everything that makes us stand out as the next generation of leaders. As usual, I'm your host, Uwakmfon, your bestie on radio. Today's episode is one you don't want to miss, because life will always test your dreams and sometimes even make you doubt your own voice. And let's not forget the power of our words. One wrong word, one wrong post, one wrong gist, boom, you can mess things up. That's why our theme for today is vision and voice. Yes, protecting your dreams and your words, because trust me, if you don't protect them, no one else will. And guess what? I'm not rolling solo today. My co-host is in the building. I do make some noise if you're in the building.
Yeah. Hi Waki, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Amazing. I love your outfits.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's right. Okay, and to help us break this down, we've got a special guest in the studio. She's young. She's talented. Someone who is chasing her dreams, and making her voice count. But listen, I'm not sure I'll bring her in. I'll bring her in after this quick music break. Don't touch the dial.
get feel in the fear? Who get feel in the fear? Make you the shine your eye. Under pressure, so you did find money, blessing and treasure. They put yourself for pressure. Looking up to people, those oppressors. Now this getting will lead you to depression. Show you they see the situation. It's going spiritual and ritual, so many dimensions. Now you don't want to tension. Now you they find attention. They motivate you, they activate you, they calculate you. You go think say you the hammer. Now you go face the drama. They celebrate you and them go praise you when they elevate you. Now you go the holler, but you go see the fire. Don't let them put you under pressure. So many things is circulate, bro. Then go they put them for your face, so say that you're made, bro. Don't let them put you under pressure. So many things is circulate, bro. Then go they put them for your face, so say that you're made, bro. Under pressure, 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 under pressure. Mola na your better, chama na your better. It don't matter what it takes, whether they be fake, you know say them they go hospital every day and night. Fake it till you make it, not their way of life. Their face they show and their shoe they shine. Just because you they blind. Then when they motivate you, they activate you, they calculate you. You go think say you the hammer. Now you go face the drama. Then when they celebrate you and them go praise you when they elevate you. Now you go the holler, but you go see the fire. Don't let them put you under pressure. So many things they circulate, bro. Then go they put them for your face, so say that you're made, bro. Don't let them put you under pressure. So many things they circulate, bro. Then go they put them for your face, so say that you're made, bro. Under pressure, under pressure, under pressure. Under pressure, under pressure,
Under pressure,
under pressure,
under pressure,
under pressure,
under pressure,
under pressure,
under pressure.
under pressure, under pressure. Don't let them put you under pressure. So many things they circulate, many things. They go they put them for your face, say that you're made. Don't let them put you under pressure. So many things they circulate, they go they put them for your face, say that you're made, say that you're made.
Welcome back, fam. That was Under Pressure by Rude Boy. Such a vibe, yeah. You can agree with me, that was such a vibe. As I said before the break, we have a guest today who is passionate about living out her dreams and protecting her space. She's here with us live on Gen Z's Corner. Please help me welcome Favor Sunday.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, IDs like I don't like this Gen Z.
She's
She's young. Why are you shy?
Favor, is that all your voice? Please. Okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah, very well.
Okay, fine.
All right. So let's dive straight into it. Yeah, let's start with something real. What's your biggest vision or dream right now, and how do you personally protect it? Let's start from there.
Okay. In
the Department of Music, obviously, and I want to be an artist, a very famous artist.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I think that's it for me. Yeah, and I try as much as possible to protect my dream because not everyone likes the fact that you're doing this.
Wow.
So yeah, I go all in and I do it.
Interesting. Wow. You know, a lot of Gen Zs have dreams, but sometimes people don't take them seriously. Why do you think having a clear vision is so important for us today?
Okay, I feel having a clear vision, having that particular goal is what drives you. If you don't have that particular goal set aside for you, you'll feel lost. In this generation where everything is happening, everyone is doing everything.
Okay.
You want to have that one thing that you can do. So I feel it is your essence. It is what drives you. Without that, I don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think I toe towards her line because for me, like having a clear vision is like a roadmap. You know, it guides you to a certain level. It guides you to your future. So you having a clear vision, like for example, for you to have a clear vision, first of all, you must actually write it on paper. For me, that's what I think, because you are actually like manifesting it. You are actually manifesting it into existence.
Yeah, you're right.
Writing it on paper is the first step to acknowledging that, okay, I have something I'm working towards. I have something I'm going to be disciplined towards. I have something that I will lay my priorities towards. So for me, it's a roadmap.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. But another thing, I can't just lie about this one. Sometimes when you share your dream, people don't just laugh, discourage you, or even try to talk you out of it. Have you experienced that?
Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
Favor, have you experienced that?
Yes. There are people that are like, you're studying music. Why are you studying music? What are you using it for?
Really?
Yes.
How did you deal with the negativity?
First off, it is definitely not your business what I do.
Okay.
Okay, I like the attitude. It's
Exactly.
definitely not your
Gen
business.
Z's attitude.
So it is normal for people not to like everything you do, and that's
Okay.
fine. You just need a small amount of people who genuinely believe in you, and I think that's it. You don't need everyone, actually. So yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about distractions. From social media challenges to parties to just scrolling endlessly online. How do you stay disciplined and keep your eyes on the bigger picture?
Okay, that is very, very, very hard. I don't even want to sugarcoat anything.
Do not.
Okay, do not. We need
it,
the raw as the raw conversation.
It is difficult because everyone is on social media these days. Everyone is doing everything on social media.
Exactly.
So I think it requires the highest amount of discipline. You need
Definitely.
to put yourself
Clock it.
in that position that, okay, once it's this time, I'm not scrolling anymore. Write your thoughts down. You don't have to use your phone every single time.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I would say limit screen time.
Yes.
Limit your screen time.
I like that. Now, fam, let's pause a bit and hear directly from some Gen Zs on campus. We asked them a simple but powerful question: what's their dream and how they protect it? After this, we'll continue the conversation.
One of my biggest dreams or vision is to become a leading fashion icon in Nigeria, Africa, in fact, the world as a whole. And one way I protect my dream is by not giving up, because I know that if I give up, if I relent effort, I'm not going to live that dream. I'm not going to live that vision I have for myself. So I don't give up. I keep on sharpening my skills. I'm open to improvement wherever I'm making mistakes. I follow people that have made impacts in that area. So that's just one of the ways I protect my vision.
I so much like and admire it when people dress so nice on gorgeous outfits. I love that so much, and that led to me having it as a vision of owning a very big fashion house. Body adornment, everything fashion that has to do with woman, ranging from headwears, clothes as in outfits, shoes, bags, jewelries, wigs. So that is the biggest dream I've had so far. It's not just enough for me to have that as a dream. Of course, I'm so much passionate about it as a dream. Yeah, it's one thing to dream of something or to envision a particular thing, and then one has to be passionate about it. I try to guide my mind against every form of discouragement and fear and all of that, and I pray also, asking God to direct me, to give me the wisdom how to go about it. I try as much as possible to stay focused, associate myself with the right people.
My biggest dream and vision is to create a photography brand, videography, cinematography, to inspire others and also glorify God. Yeah. I intend to grow it by staying consistent.
Wow, inspiring voices right there from our Gen Zs on campus. Each one with dreams worth protecting, and that's really the heart of today's conversation. Our vision, our words, and how we got both. Now to take this further, I still have my guest in the studio, Favor Sunday. You've heard those responses, yeah? What's your first reaction to how Gen Z see their dreams and the steps they need to protect them?
It is very, very important to be able to protect your dreams, because like I said, not everyone will like it. Not everyone will see it the way you see it. You are your biggest promoter.
Yeah.
So you need to support it, push it head on.
Okay.
So I think that's very important.
Interesting. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I have something to say. As a Gen Z, you know that distractions is something that, like, it's a major trend.
Yeah.
Like the social media, the digital space.
Okay.
It causes a lot of distractions. So removing yourself from these distractions and staying focused is what can help Gen Zs to achieve and actualize their dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And Fam, I want you to also join the conversation. What's your biggest dream and how are you protecting it? I want to hear from you. Call us on 0806-806-5443. Call, and you can also send your WhatsApp messages on 0902-223-1011. Because words are like seeds. Once they're out, you can take them back. In this age of social media, age of tweet, TikToks, they can either open doors or close them for you. So, Favor, why do you think words are so powerful in shaping how people see us?
Okay, first off, you are what you say. You are definitely what you say.
Definitely.
You don't just say anything because people perceive you that way. So I feel you should be very careful with what you say, especially in this era of social media. You feel you're free to say whatever.
Exactly.
But then it is not that way. You should control your tongue. Like my mom will always say, control your tongue.
Exactly.
So definitely, not everything is cool for you to say.
You know, I think words are powerful because they're like footprints. We leave them behind, and people use them to trace who we are. The things we say, whether in person or online, shape the way people would see us. Yeah, that's why one careless post or even twisting your name to something unserious can speak louder than you intended. For us Gen Zs, it's not about pretending to be perfect, but about being real and intentional with what you put out there. As we've said, one careless post can cost someone a scholarship, a job, or even a relationship. Have you experienced or seen situations where words online can, had long-lasting effect?
Yeah, definitely. The choir I sing with, my director, he talks about stuff like that because he's more of a speaker.
Nice.
He speaks a lot.
Interesting.
Actually. Yeah. So he told us about one of my colleagues that his workplace, so it was on Facebook and they were like, tell us about your work experience, and he felt it was cool because definitely social media, right? I am free. So he said, I think he said something like, okay, they stress us so much that I feel like dying sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, and
that's powerful.
That was very powerful.
It's the good for me.
Definitely. It was very powerful. And I think he lost his job because the boss saw it and was like, what will people say if they see this?
Yeah, we are killing people in our workplace now.
Definitely. So that was it. And it was so sad because he came and told my director. And my director was like, you shouldn't have. You don't post anything.
Things like that online.
They online bite you. Definitely, they do. God. You have to be careful of what you tweet, what you type, because the internet never forgets.
Exactly.
They don't forget.
Once they save it, is there. You know, I remember reading about a young graduate one time like that who was shortlisted for an international scholarship. But before the final stage, the panel came across some negative tweets this person made years back. Sadly, that opportunity slipped away because of a mad tweet.
A lifetime opportunity.
This is a reminder, to our Gen Z, that social media does not forget, as my dear said. So before you post, just pause. Ask yourself, will this word still represent me tomorrow?
Will it hurt someone? Let's take emphasis on that. Will what I'm posting hurt someone, hurt another person?
Definitely.
Or what I'm posting, when it is directed at the audience, will they feel any type of way?
Any type of way.
Oh God, Gen Z, a lot. So let me throw this out to you, listener. Have you ever experienced a situation where some words or maybe a post or even comments affect your opportunity, your job? Call in on 0806-804-5443 or 0902-223-1011. Call in or drop a message on WhatsApp. We would love to hear from you. And another thing, besties, there's something about Gen Z's calling themselves all of this eat and they wouldn't even spell the that's another thing. Why not just go straight to the point? I am this, why not just be original about your name? Stop adding all of these prefix that are irrelevant.
Very irrelevant.
That reminds me about a job, still on job. Somebody may need you or you need your services online, but because you are bearing this and that, and the is not even AM.
Shots fired at me right now because I don't understand. Shots fired at me. What do you mean?
Of course.
No, I don't subscribe.
I'm not mentioning people's name here.
Mention it. Say it with your full chest.
Of course. You need to change that. Okay, Gen Z, it's cool to be chill, but when it comes to real identity, keep it clean and simple, because let your name speak well for you. Don't just go about it and that and that.
It's Miss.
Okay, let's talk about this. Let's be honest. Gossip too is a big struggle for Gen Zs. Why is it so important to avoid negatively speaking about others, if you want to build strong networks and credibility. Favor, let's talk about that idea. My besties, let's talk about this.
All right. So I think whenever people gossip about other people, I just feel they're projecting their insecurities. That's what I see. Because I don't see why you're doing something good for yourself. You're trying to like put food on the table.
Exactly.
And you're interested in talking about someone else. Like, girl, get a life.
You don't have a job at this point.
Oh my God.
Definitely you don't.
So I just feel it is not necessary at this point. There's something about harmless gossip, like, oh, she got a new bag, all that kind of gossip. But when you start talking about
positively,
yeah. But when you start talking negatively about people, it breaks trust.
Who does she think she is? She's
I get that a lot. I get that a lot.
You're breathing
life.
Who do you think you are? Which is not healthy. That's so true. Like the Bible says. Yes, I know I'm a Bible student.
My dear, bring it on. We're all Christians. Yeah.
Life and death are in the power of the tongue. You know, you can literally heal your own opportunities with words if you don't guard them. Gen Zs, guard your tongue. And that takes us to, you're talking about tongue, the power of tongue. This tongue can build, this tongue can destroy. It's high time Gen Zs, we Gen Zs, you know, we actually think, up here before we say it out. You don't just feel, because you can say, or because you have the mouth to speak, you can just say anything you want. So it's high time you just guard the way you talk. Do you have anything to add there, Favor? Do you have an experience?
Definitely. Yeah. So I have just two things to say, and I really, really, really want to attack the Gen Zs on this.
Okay.
I think we young people underestimate the power of networking, the power of going out, dropping that phone, dressing up, and going out to meet new people.
Okay.
Yes,
sorry. I feel like you guys came to attack me today. This one said nicknames.
Why are you feeling like that?
Yeah, you are saying go out. I understand. Are you guys telling me?
What has being an introvert done for you?
Good. I answer.
Just lying down on my bed. You get
it's
no
pure
disturbances. You get the peace, the quiet. Come on.
So I just feel get up, girl, get up and go out and meet people. I've seen people that have impacted my life just because I met them in an event or I stepped out. So I think it is very important to build a good network. And the next thing I would like to say is our confidence. I think we've thrown that away. I think we have definitely thrown that away. I literally have to tell the people around me, read books on confidence. Don't let anyone drop your self-esteem.
Nice.
Preserve your steez. I don't know. People don't really talk about it anymore. Everyone wants to feel among. What happened to being your own self?
Exactly.
What happened to that?
I did.
Definitely.
So I just feel you should learn to build your confidence. People are going to like you if you like yourself first.
Exactly.
That's what
Self-love. That's what I preach. Please
Self-awareness.
Yes, you should be more
yourself.
self-aware. Because I don't know, people don't talk about that anymore. There's this power that comes with confidence. You know who you are, and you can boldly tell someone that
when you walk into a room, you're like, girl, I'm it.
I'm that girl.
You need to announce yourself. You know your presence alone, the confidence you carry.
Definitely.
You'll announce it. You will announce who you are.
Yes. People don't really. Everyone just wants to feel among. They just want to do what's trending.
They just want this quick, get rich quick syndrome. This person is doing this thing. Okay, so definitely I must do it.
What happened to your authenticity?
Why not carve out a path for yourself?
Definitely. Okay, so I was talking about the power of having your self-confidence.
Yeah.
People underestimate that a lot. You just want to do what everyone is doing. What happened to being the trendsetter? What happened to being that girl that everyone turns to?
I'm the first person that brought this out.
Yeah.
So others are copying
I'm following suit.
Yeah.
The paysetter.
Definitely.
Gen Zs, this is all for you. Be a paysetter. Don't forget that we are still talking about our vision and voice protecting your dreams and your words. Call in and talk to us, listeners. And I have Ida here, my co-host with me, and as well as our guest, Favor Sunday, in the studio. So, Ida, do you have any tips you can recommend, practical ways that can help Gen Zs to protect their vision and words?
Okay. I don't know. I want to ask a question. And I also
are you asking me or are you asking our guests?
Everybody. Gen Z's here, please.
Okay.
We all answer. Tip in your bit.
Okay.
So now, take for instance, you have this dream of, let's say, what profession should I use? Okay, let's use a nurse.
Okay.
You want to be a nurse. And like in the Bible, we a Bible girl is here too. So in the Bible, Joseph, he dreamt. And he told his brothers, his father, stepbrothers and all that, told them about his dream, and they actually developed this hatred and they planned to kill him. If not that Reuben was maybe a little bit sympathetic, and they threw him into the well. So now my question goes thus, in applying to that, and the way the world is, we live in an evil society and all that. Is it good to, when you have a dream, you have a plan, and not like in the say your let's say not your family members, because they might have your backing, but let's say your friends, you say I believe in this strategy that once you get rich and all that, you actually pull others, your friends around, along. So what if in the scenario that you try to help your friends, but they are lackadaisical about it, and they just also want to
all their agenda
down. So they just want to live
pull you down
lifestyle, but they don't want to work towards actualizing the dream. How do you navigate around this? How do you because you might not want to like leave them behind. So how do you navigate around bringing them along, or do you just leave them stranded and just go your way?
To me, I would say I always read people, definitely.
Yes.
If I find that your vibe is not giving, like, girl,
I
will walk away because I don't need anyone to dull my spirit. Exactly. I'm trying to be that person, and if you're not helping, girl, move aside. Definitely. So I'm just this very unapologetic person that if I do not see your vibe, if you're not giving me what I want, if you're not helping, if you're not supporting, like my friends, my circle of friends, they're like very chill people. They support me even before I go here. They're like, are you here? All that encouragement, like I actually love that feeling. So if I'm not getting it, I will walk away. Definitely.
Interesting. I really like that. That's another thing. And something I would like to add is that if the circle of your friends, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Gen Zs, watch your circle. If the circle you are in, is not helping you either spiritually, we Gen Zs, they feel that we don't pray. They feel we don't read books. But if your circle of friends, they don't help you spiritually, they don't help you, go far spiritually, academically, and otherwise. Mentally. Drop that, just drop. It's better for you to drive your ship alone than for you to be with 5 or 10 people that cannot help you.
That will sink the ship.
Okay, that and another thing is that be picky of the kind of people you work with. You don't just this one is my bestie. Just like trust me, bro. Yeah, my bestie. Everybody's my bestie. I know you guys mean the world to me, but just be picky of the people you call your friends. Don't just walk up to I'm your friend. I want to be your friend. Just step
you
back
guys
aside.
Share the same goals and values, please.
Just look at your compatibility level.
Definitely.
Are you guys compatible? You know what your friend can do and what your friend cannot do. You know the kind of friends that if somebody says I did this or Favor did this,
you'll be like
no, that's
I'm not sure she did this. I'm not sure she said that. I'm not sure she did this. So just be very mindful of the kind of friends you keep, Gen Zs. So please Please call in. Let's talk 08068045443. Okay.
All right, now, so we talked about friendship, right? We talked about our circle of friends. Still in that same tone, the same question I asked, I want to twist it another way. Yeah.
Madam Twister.
So blow it up. We are friends, and one of us is excelling, and we also want to thrive. We want to excel with her, but this friend of ours is like hiding the updates. This friend is like, nah.
Why you go they hide updates? What kind of friendship is that? What kind of friendship do you people keep?
Yeah, no, it happens.
I know.
That's why I'm saying it happens. So, do we? You realize that, okay, this friend is being secretive. This friend likes you coming to like, babe, I'll
always coming to
like for your hand. She likes,
she derives pleasure,
to maybe beg her for things, ask her for this, but she's not helping you grow. How do you navigate this friend? Because my dear, she has remember, she has the update.
She has the update. She has the money.
So how are you going to extract this information or do you just leave without bear in mind she has the update?
She has the
update. You just like I don't know how to put it. You just leave her without getting some form of some value from her.
I understand.
Or do you just be her? just say submissive. Please. How do you navigate that?
Okay, I think there was a time in my life where a friend of mine had a friend like that, because I obviously will not see myself in that circle. Sorry, I don't do that. So there's this friend of mine that had a friend like that. She was always this mommy figure to her. Always, she likes it when she goes to her to ask for stuffs. Meanwhile, this girl is doing it. She's that it girl. But then you're not telling her anything. You just like the fact that she's coming to you to ask. And then this friend of mine told me, what do I do? We know this girl is that girl. Like, she has that thing. How do I derive this from her? I'm sorry, it is my own advice, but go rest. Go rest, because she obviously does not like you to that point of telling you what she's doing. She wants you to keep asking. She wants you to keep being under her, and it's not good for your self-esteem.
Yeah, it's not good for your growth.
Yeah, so I would say you, my girl, should rest.
And sorry to add, you might actually become a dependent kind of person.
Definitely,
you will never be able to.
You will
stand
never
on
grow because of a friend like that. So I just feel you should just look for someone else or try to stand on your own.
Exactly.
There are things, like you said, the internet never forgets.
Yeah.
My dear, there are things to learn on the internet. Pick up a skill. Do not depend on anyone.
Do not depend on anybody.
Don't forget too that we are talking about voice and dreams, protecting our dreams and words. If you're listening to us wherever you are, in your car, in the kitchen, anywhere you are, Gen Z, just call in. Let's talk 08068045443. What has been your biggest dream and how are you protecting it? And we would like to take your contributions on WhatsApp on 09022231011. Colin, I want to hear from you. So I was asking about the tips. Yes, let us not forget, because there are people listening to us and they are like, what are these ones talking about? Yeah, I believe from the tips they will just, even if they didn't get from the beginning of the discussion, they will get this end. What are these practical tips that you can recommend, or practical ways that can help Gen Zs to protect both their vision and words? ID, favor, besties, let's talk.
I feel number one, the first step is to write it down.
My dear, I was about to say say that. I was
Please
about
don't
to
say
say that.
I did say. If I put it that way,
I was about to say that.
Write the thing down. We
Okay.
have very big dreams as Gens. I don't think there's any other generation that will have this dream. Like, it is always very big, and we think, can we do that? Like, my dream, sometimes I get scared. Like, can I do this?
You
So
can.
I get scared, honestly. So I would just say, write it down. Try to see people. Try to meet people that have done this before,
Okay.
or people that are on their way to getting there. Remove bad energy. I cannot
just put yourself in
overemphasize-
the shoes that
Definitely,
you can actually do
this. So when you have people that are talking you down, they are projecting their insecurities. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let them do that to you.
You raise them off your mind.
Definitely.
Please.
Okay, like she rightly said,
Okay.
please write your dreams down. Ejo, mbok, biko,
Biko.
write it down. You know, we always say that. Okay, I will remember it, my dear. You will not remember anything at all.
At
Rara.
all.
You will not remember anything. Oh, so write it down. For me, I don't actually like to do things like in bulk. I try to.
They get so overwhelming.
They get so overwhelming. I try to pieces them down step by step.
by
I take
step.
one thing at a time. I don't want. I'm a human being, so I will not break
Definitely.
down. I'll take one at a time, and then you develop yourself. One thing we don't like doing. One thing we actually, okay. For example, if someone is, let's say, a teacher. Let's use a teacher. If someone studies to be a teacher at this point, and you finish your university education, your TRCN, right?
Yeah.
And then you're inducted into the Teachers Council. The next thing, you go to school to teach. That's where you stop. My dear, develop yourself. Learn courses.
You can do
Take-
some.
yeah,
You can think out of the
Take
box. You can do something else.
learning of
Definitely.
yourself, like develop yourself day in, day out. Learning never stops.
Yeah,
Never
you're
stops.
right.
It never stops. So learn, so that when you if this kind of situation presents itself, you're like, oh, I've seen you before. I know you. I can do it.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you just try to break down this things that you have set out for yourself, these dreams, and then, like she said, please, any negative energy,
Take
jump
it
and
out.
pass.
Who dig this pit for you?
Who dig the pit for you? Please jump and
Jump
pass
and
it.
pass. I
Okay.
did. You said sorry for sorry, I had to cut you out.
Yeah.
You said something earlier about Joseph's dream one time like that.
Yeah.
That it's because of he had to voice or
Voice.
they saw it coming that it will actually he's going to be this, going to be that.
Yeah.
You know, but there are some. Let me just on the flip side. Let me just put it this way: there are people that are like, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be, take for example, I want to be a broadcaster. But how do I go about this thing? Is it okay for me to share with my friend? And just as we've talked about negative vibe, that people just want, you just feel that, oh, let me just say so that, maybe I'll feel okay. But how about Gen Zs, knowing their audience, tailoring how to speak online or offline, and some posts about Gen Zs, they can actually put something online that can make somebody feel or know that even your enemy can be like, oh, I know where this one is driving at. So I think you should actually know your audience. Tailor how you speak both online and offline, depending on your friends or your circle. Do you have anything to add to that?
I want to add something to you. Said that negativity in the sense of telling people your dreams, but there are also positive. There's a positive side to this.
Yeah, exactly.
There are people that you talk to and they'll be like, okay, this is how I did mine. This is how I did mine. So you can just add
criticism.
your own way to it and all that. That kind of criticism actually helps. Okay.
Definitely.
So if you have somebody that's maybe like a mentor in that field that you want to go into, or if it's actually a new, because we are open, please create your own niche.
Definitely.
Yeah. So if it's actually a new a new niche that you have created for yourself, having mentors that in niches that relate closely to what you're doing will help you in a long way. So let us not just like throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah.
Okay, so, there are also positive criticisms. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
we have to also look into that.
Okay, let's bring this back home. We're talking about protecting dreams and words. Yeah. How about lastly, just with what I'm about to say, add your last words, because time is almost closing. So in the circle of our friends, how do we know that this kind of friend means or wants the best for us? What are those things you notice that, this friend, if I open up and tell her or him, this is what I want to have, or this is what I want to do, they will support us, as they will not, want our downfall? How do we know the kind of friends like that?
Okay. My circle of friends, for instance.
I wanted to say your circle of friends. Let us hear it.
I do. We can have our own circle of friends.
Please, be my circle of
She's
friends,
preparing me.
Okay, my girls are this type of girls that you bring a good news and you're like, go girl, all the time vibe.
They'll be jumping on. Nice,
I
sharing
love
you.
girl friendship, please.
Yeah,
I'm a girl's girl.
It is beautiful. So I just
interesting.
feel if you like tell them a good news and they shove it off, or they criticize outrightly, they're not for you. Yes.
Look out for that. Number one, Gen Zs.
They will they don't want to hear it, or maybe they're like, okay, they act like it is not their business.
Somehow they want to shove it behind.
Yes, and talk about themselves. But if you have friends that you talk about it, they are happy for you. Like you can see the excitement. They are genuinely happy. Like I said, when I came here, they're on my DM like, how is it going? Okay, everybody's just excited. So I just feel, that's one of the things you should know.
Like Mumu.
I just think you will know. You will know definitely if they're for you. If they are not, you will know. Maybe you're the one not seeing it. You don't want to see it because you don't want to see it, but then you know.
All right. So what are your last words for us? Because this may be the last time you're speaking to us.
Cannot be.
I know, like not in this part of the program.
Yeah,
Favor first before ID can wrap things up.
Okay, so as a Gen Z,
Okay.
I don't want to say horned my confidence level. It is something that was
inbuilt.
Definitely.
Now God give them.
Definitely.
Nice.
You will not talk down on me. You will not, because I have like read books on how people just toy with people's emotions. You just say anything to anyone. I would say don't let anyone say anything to you.
Okay.
Don't let them get to you to the point of you crying about it. Don't let them see you like they call and see finish. Don't let anyone do
See
that.
you finish.
Yes.
Okay. ID.
Okay. So which part am I starting with?
Just put the words together. We are folding this up. Folding this up.
All right. So she said something about girl friendship. You should know that your girl friendship, like your friend, not girl friendship, like your friendship, because we are talking to both genders.
Okay.
Yeah. Your friendship should be somebody that you know that if you run to this person in time of need, if you not just material needs but maybe emotional needs, this person will be there to give you solicited advice. Yeah. Okay, for instance, I have a friend too. Mind you, I have a friend. Yeah, shout out to my friend, my bestie.
Ooh, shout out.
So she's this person that anytime I'm in any dilemma, I go to her, I talk to her. She listens. First of all, find somebody that listens to you. So, not somebody that you want to talk to the person about your life, and the person will be like, okay, this thing happens to me. This thing happens to me. I listen to her when she wants to talk. When she talks about her lives to me, I listen to her. And when I talk to her about my own life and what she listens to, and after everything she provides solution. That is the man. She provides solution. She talks like she tells me, okay, you can go about it this way. You can go about it this way. And we weigh each side to see which of the solutions will be actually favorable and will not be damaging at the end.
Interesting.
So please, look for somebody that supports you emotionally.
Okay,
Definitely.
wow. Today has been such an eye-opener. Guarding your vision, Gen Z, also means guarding your mental space. You know, toxic friends, toxic environments, they can kill your dream. So best is protect your peace, your vision, voice, and future. A very big thank you to our guests, Favors Sunday, for sharing wisdom with us today. And of course, shout out to my co-host,
Amazing.
ID, for giving me vibes alive.
You know it.
Up next is Did You Know and Word of the Day segment. After these entertainments, we'll just be rushing. Stay tuned.
Hello, good to have you on the Did You Know and What segment of Gen Z's Corner. Here we bring you the word of the day, correct pronunciation, meaning, and sentence example. Also, we spice up your weekend with Did You Know, trivia, and games. You know what they say, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. My name is Uwakmfon Joseph, and I'll start with the word of the day. The word of the day is abeyance. Abeyance. What does abeyance mean? Abeyance describes something in a temporary state of inactivity, that is, something in a state of suspension. Abeyance is spelled Abeyance. 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 Now, how can abeyance be used in a sentence? The sentence example of abeyance is, our weekend plans were held in abeyance until we could get a weather forecast. I'll take that again. Our weekend plans were held in abeyance until we could get a weather forecast. Now, don't forget, abeyance is the word of the day for today. Now to the Did You Know fun fact. Alright, are you ready? Alright then, let's go. Did you know that a dime has 118 ridges around the edge? Did you know that? Did you know that the giant squid has the largest eyes in the world? Do you know a giant squid? Yeah, get to find out. The giant squid has the largest eyes in the world. Did you also know that most people fall asleep in 7 minutes? Oh, you have to really carry out a practical on this one. Did you know that most people fall asleep in 7 minutes? Okay, you have to be watchful on this one. Alright, did you also know that stewardesses, like from the word stewardesses, is the longest word that is typed with only the left hand? Those, computer typists, you know how you place your right hands this way and your left hands are touching some letters on the keyboard? Yes. So did you know that stewardesses is the longest word that is typed with only the left hand? I bet you have to try this. You didn't know. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Do join us again for another exciting episode. My name is Uwakmfon Joseph. Enjoy your weekend.
Welcome to Gen Z's Corner. I am Vera Philip and I'm here to serve you entertainment news. The entertainment news today, Cardi B cleared of assault charges in a $24 million civil lawsuit. This was filed in 2020 by Emily Ellis, a former security guard. Ellis had alleged that Cardi assaulted, spat on her and scratched her face with a fingernail during an altercation outside the Beverly Hills Gynecology office in February of 2018. While the trial was going on, Cardi B was put on the stand and she gave her own side of what happened on the day. According to her, she didn't touch the young lady. She only had a conversation with her about her attitude. Ellis is seeking a whopping $24 million that has now been thrown out by a jury. Still on entertainment news, court has ordered DNA test to be carried out on Mohbad's son Liam. The magistrate court in Ikorodu, Lagos State yesterday ordered a DNA test to be conducted on Liam Aloba, the son of lead singer Ilioluwa Olajumeji, popularly known as Mohbad. The presiding magistrate issued the order after a motion was filed by Joseph Alaba, the late singer's father, who requested a paternity test to conclusively determine whether Liam is Mohbad's biological son. Meanwhile, the court gave the following directives: that 2 DNA tests be conducted in an accredited and recognizable hospital both in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria, and that both parties or their representatives be present when the sample is taken. However, the proceedings were subsequently adjourned to November 11 of 2025. And that's all the stories today on Entertainment News right here on the Gen Z's Corner. I am Vera Philip.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening to today's edition of Gen Z's Corner. Before we sign out, don't forget to follow us on our social media handles at Planet 101 FM here. And personally, you can connect with me on Facebook at Uwakmfon Walter. I would like to be your friend on Facebook. You would see a fine lady, light-skinned lady. Just click follow me. Until next time, keep shining, keep dreaming, and keep speaking live into your journey. I am Uwakmfon Walter, your bestie on radio, wacky of the airwaves. Anything you would like to call me, as long as it is sweet. Alright, this is Gen Z's Corner, and besties, it's always love from me to you. Bye, besties.